The Schwarzenegger administration has spared state parks for closure for now. To cut costs and address the budget crisis, the original plan was to close 220 parks. That number was then reduced to 100. I spoke to the California Parks Foundation about proposals they have for raising more money for our parks.
Announced plans to keep all 279 California state parks open. This comes after initial plans to close more than 100 state parks. Maintenance and service reductions will be made to achieve the more than $14 million in budget savings within the state park system. Jerry Emery, Director of Communications for the California State Parks Foundation, says the announcement sounds like good news for Californians, but it is a short-term solution to an ongoing budgetary problem for state parks.
They've been underfunded for close to 2 decades, and this is just a Band-Aid. So again, first blush, very good news, but long term, we still need to work on a long-term funding solution for state parks, and we're looking at a variety of tools to do that.
One tool being considered would tack a $10 to $15 surcharge onto California vehicle license fees. It's called the State Park Access Pass. If approved, the program could generate around $360 million in annual revenue for state parks. Park goers I spoke with seemed to favor the idea.
If a $15 fee was added to my license fee in exchange for free day use parking at all the state parks, I would definitely be for that. And the reasons for it are that you just go to a couple of state parks and recoup that cost, and I think more people would use the parks then.
I'm all for it if it's for the parks. It's, like I said, there's a lot of history on this place. I grew up not far from here in Mount Diablo, and I've since moved away towards Fresno, and I have 2 boys that I would love to bring up to these kind of places.
If the State Park Access Pass is approved, it will mean that vehicles with valid California license plates will have free access to day-use parking at California state parks like Mount Diablo. Research is still being done to determine whether or not to put the State Park Access Pass on the ballot. A final decision is expected at the end of this year. Reporting for State of Events, I'm Heather Arruda.